Всем привет, с вами снова Диана, и мы продолжаем играть в Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, первая часть.
I hear the Sith have been beating the Republic.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I was a little snappish when we last talked. Sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him. It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Tars. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know? I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game. Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went. I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay, have it your way.
Yes, what's in... You get...
Немо. В поисках Немо.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with? Indeed. What is it you would like from me? The Council has told you nothing of the Grove? Do not be so quick to judge circumstances about which you are ignorant. Not everything may be as transparent as you would believe. The Grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathounds. They may be agitated by the power in the Grove. Is there something else I can help you with? About me? I am truly flattered. What is it you wish to know? I am here by the will of the Jedi Council. I serve the good and, hopefully through that, the people of the Republic. I think perhaps you place an undue importance on rank and hierarchy. Understandable, but regrettable also. We each serve in our place, high or low. Is there something else I can help you with? Very well. What is it you wish to know? Ah, yes, those caves. Those caves are dangerous for the unwary. Kinreth spiders infest the places. They are attracted by the colors and heat given off by the crystals, I think. It is a pity. Those caves are strong with the Force. Is there something else I can help you with? I hope your time is well spent here on Dantuin.
If you are seeking information, perhaps the Jedi Council will help. I'm afraid I cannot.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition? Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. Does the Council require our presence? Ah, yes. Thank you, Master Jedi. Stay here, Rilka. I'll be back in an hour or so.
Yes, dear. Good luck. I hope the Jedi Council will listen to Gar. If they don't, I don't know what we'll do.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer. No! They've been raiding planets across this sector and farms around here often. You Jedi have left them alone because they haven't harmed you. But they steal our property, destroy our land. Worse.
I say we look for these Mandalorians. I fought them in the war. They're nothing but vicious pirates. We should stop them if we can.
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no. There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
My sisters and brothers, be thankful. They tell me the time has come for us to give our souls to the cause. You will feel it shortly. Let the hell energy wash over you.
Just please, annihilate
You
them
will
from the face
elevate
of this
to
planet.
something more. We will join them, walk alongside them, help them forge a new world. It is our reward, our fate. We have earned this.
Скакиваешь.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see? We were working on my farms in the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if could he have been kidnapped? Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Cathounds. But no, cathounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Or they have been more viciously. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. The door was locked. No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering. Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming... Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor castaway husband that I have left. He's very dear to me, this is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantuin. He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home.
Блин, грязная извращенка.
So much.
Знаю, для чего он это использовал. Вау, это что такое? Казус Фэтс есть. Battle Armor есть. Казуса Фэта. Казуса Фэта. Охуеть. Блин, я покупаю. 15 тысяч. Сука. 15 тысяч. Оу. Оу, хочу. Блин, хотя же я жизнь джедая, нахуя она мне нужна. Все равно хочется. Видел. Щит. Ух ты ж. Это интересно, почему это называется собака какая-то, нифига не собака, какой-то лев.
Let's go! You want to
Какие-то львы, они собаки. Почему они не гончие называются? Из какого хрена они гончие? Я не понимаю. Классно. Обожаю бежать. Скат летающий.
You asked for this!
Алло!
How'd you like that? You asked for this! Let's go!
Ну и говнище. Так, хилять я пока не могу, нет повода. Какая досада. Джедай, который не умеет хилять. Бред. Музыка прям подходит. Под такой звук. Странные руины. Закрыто. Окей. Мы можем еще? Они забавные ребята.
Ready?
Ладно. Просто перестрахуемся. Застрахуем.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. How'd you like that?
Куда он все ходит? Где вы ходите? Что же, запугал как? Привет, ладушка, ладушка. Победа разрывает мои оковы, и великая сила освобождает меня. Чего? Откуда это? Привет, короли. Почему она не застревает? Почему? Да, хорошая застревает. Можешь попробовать меч в одну руку взять? Ну, в две руки, точнее сказать. Чё-то мне не нравится. С двойными клинками ходить. Хуёво совсем. Пойдем сначала туда. Это из кодекса ситов. Through victory, my chains are broken, the force of freedom. А, господи, ты его наизусть помнишь? Я такое даже не запоминаю. Я помню, что нет смерти, есть сила. Из кодекса джедая. Что-то карта сильно страдает. Не знаю почему. Мандалор вообще похуй, просто похуй. А нет. Я не могу, у меня что-то с глазами в последнее время. Я совсем плохо видеть стал. Что-то какая-то лажа. С двумя мечами и с одним мечом. Что-то я не понимаю. вообще не нравится.
Ready?
What?
Надо возвращать второй меч. Так, тут какой? Бобец это.
As he always will, to feast on the blood of the wicked. The Doom Slayer sought to end the dominion.
I will be your doom!
Вот это совпадение.
Despair spread before him like a plague, striking fear into the shadow dwellers.
Я бы сказала, I will be your doom.
And darker pits.
Здоров, Илюх.
His power grew swift and unrelenting.
Посмотрим, что на него больше действует. Да, мимо. Ух, нихуя себе. А я не могу пользоваться силами.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
И вот этот акцент. You are strong, stronger than me, even in my darkness.
I am Juhani. And this is my
Чухани.
grove. This is the place.
Чухани.
This is the place you have been leading. And I embrace the
Я Чухани.
This is where I fought my sons. It is mine. When I see my master walking, I knew I could never go back. But now I realize how enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I thought.
Даже с выдачей цветной палки ты не можешь остаться со старой. Ну, я же буду специализироваться на двойных клинках, поэтому мне нужен второй клинок. Сколько силы вкачано? Ой, 18 что ли? Или 16? 18, кажется. Надо посмотреть.
Yes, I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. It was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you want? The council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you left me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never receive it? Lies. What is it? I have fallen, and dark power courses through my veins. I can never go back to the council, so here I shall stay. The council has not anger, peace. Yet even with your naive attitude, you managed to beat me. I am. I sit at place from hold me back. Or jealous of my...
Да, блять. Что он такая непробиваемая?
The count...
Because I am right, that's why. I can see the truth in your eyes as well. Do not look at me again.
Сука. Я ее убью точно. И этим все закончится.
Not I am. What? Do not.
А, мы же выбирали этот момент. Ладно, еще раз.
I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
Life is suffering. Норм так. Life is life.
If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. I think, in my own way, I truly love her. How can the council ever take me back with what I've done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable. And denied. No, leave me.
Бля! Заебала. Просто заебала.
If I show them I am free of passion, that I am free, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I've done? I thank you, Master Jedi.
Ура!
If only there was some way I could make this up to you. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
А. 16 плюс 3 у меня. 16 плюс 3. Слышали меня, Владушка? 16 плюс 3. Летающий скат. Блин, классно, если бы у нас бы такие скаты летали. Не знаю зачем, но было бы классно. Ой, там мандалорцы. Почему все повышают уровень, но все кроме меня?
Let's go!
Женщина, убей.
How'd you like that?
Там будет детективы с мандалорцами, конечно. Ну, хуй знает, с мандалорцами мы на не вытянем.
What?
Ну, поехали. Но мы мандалорцев не вытянем. Не знаю, что у меня такое.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Вперед! Ну или вытянем. О, я испугалась. Ой, музыка. Фу. Господи, зачем так пугать? Фу. Ужас. Пицца пересралась. Просто такой затишье и резко как. О, сила. Сила. Я вот этот не помню, какой стал. Ну, можно попробовать.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? Really? Well, then I assure you, on my reputation, I had nothing to do with the killing. I will help you with the case as best I can, though.
Ладушка,
You see,
ты
I was out
помнишь,
here
кто
running
убийца?
earlier today. Yes, running. Doing a lot. Can't stand sneakers, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Ну, я даже что-то не знаю.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantuin. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Metic, Rickard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Metic. Is there any information you require?
Расскажи мне о теме.
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calfhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calfhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe. Is there any?
И что, это все, что ли?
Very well.
Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank, wale jedubadwana nidibobo. Tong na bungsha, tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonk wale o gat muchashak paskat.
Пиздец, я не помню вообще это задание. Нет, ну вроде двое виновных, что ли, угадай. Такой еще недавно игре был подобный квест расследования, типа убийцы, но не совсем убийца. Я иду в интернеты. Я иду в интернеты. Ну, я говно какое-то. Посмотрим, что нам IGN выдаст. Ой, IGN все плохо. Ну его нахер.
So, what do you want to know? Well, kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, I told you already, didn't I? Was in my... Now So, well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Irias in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back.
Ты ее получишь
So,
в тюрьме.
what do you...
После того, как ты через тюрьму выйдешь.
How can I be of further... Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can't tell you, I was sure surprised to see Calder's body over here. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baloo came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision. How can I was taking my... Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind. Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bat? I run, I don't know.
Ты груша. Где тело? Вот тело, да? Какой заебистый задание. вопрос. Ответ. Fat people always lie. Жирные люди всегда врут.
Is there any... Is there any...
Нихуя ничего не говорит. Давай еще раз. Сука, не помещай.
So, what do you want to... Right.
Мне дроид вообще нихуя ничего не говорит.
Is there any... Is there any...
И все. Я вроде бы этих допросила.
How can I be a friend?
Нет, тоже нифига ничего не говорят.
Of course.
So, what do
Или там прям поэтапно так надо. А ну.
you... Right.
А ну, а ну, а ну, а ну. Мне кажется, поэтапно надо делать. Прям почеком написано. Виктор Принцев заявил, он Дом Куб, Рыцаря, принял Виктор Казанец, Играем, если не хочет. Это все понятно. Тут же стригерит вышел диалог. А он не триггерит.
Another Jedi. I'm Rickard Lusov. Well, I was out... So why don't you get this... So, what do you... Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over the... I called her... I told you I was not... So... Well... Right.
I'm Well, I presume you wish to hear my story. You see, I was out here, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from a... And I saw Rick... Well... How can I be a... Well, I know, Master... I hope... How... I was taking... Yeah, to help... Of course.
Так, поговорили с теми углеводами. Вот. Пиздец. Ты чё, в правильном порядке нужно это делать? Сука.
Greetings, I am an information. If you have any, I have all. Is the.
Вот теперь появляются эти диалоги. Охренеть, да? Вот ты играешь первый раз, да? Вот ты в первый раз играешь. Откуда ты знаешь, что надо сначала пойти к этому чуваку налево, потом допросить его, потом пойти к правому чуваку, допросить его, потом пойти к этому биологу, сказать, этот, блядь, врет, что он сказал, да, он логично, вот нужно дальше продолжать отстреливать. И тут после этого должен пойти, блядь, к ёбаному дровину. Ненавижу. Кто делал этот квест, он сука. Самый настоящий.
My pick is that. The sword is. The southward speed of input is. According to that is that. Very well.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, hell, we were. Can I leave? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back along. We've been partners in that. Right. So, what do you... Right.
How can I be... But I realize this must seem like a motive. My butt, as much as I may... It may have... I was just... Disrespect. Now, sir... I can block off. I had...
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
What? It may have been... Just... Of course.
So... That blaster? Oh, the...
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower.
That blaster ain't it, though. So... Right.
How can I be of further... That blaster was stolen from my house. I hardly have enough money to afford. Even in Erie, I can take a man down. I would most appreciate it if I could... How can I be of further...
говорили. Давай.
Is there any other? We cannot get any more specific. Is there? I am sorry, but I seem to be failing. I have searched and searched, but I thought to find. Is there any? There. Is there any other information? I just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood. The blood. We can. Is there?
Бля, боже мой, какая залупа.
Very
Это,
well.
блядь, кисает это. Нахуй такое придумывать.
론다 디호 똥가 군 헝가비 어느 군 론다 디호 똥가 군 헝가비
Hey, what are you doing?
제도바도 와는 이디고 동나뭉샤 누냐 동바두카시 막달래야 다 공주스 타크니키 그라블 모고 같이 주이다 모동가 돌
Blinded by his fervor, the lure drew him
론다 디호 똥가 군 헝가비 똥
in. Cursed sarcophagus. The mark of the Doomslayer was burned upon his crypt, a warning to all of hell that the terror within must never be freed. And there he lies still.
다 공주스 론통하이드 damn both of you 다
Ура!
공주스 타크니키
Ура,
그라블
блядь,
모고
просто ура.
같이 주이다 모동가
Охуеть.
돌바방크 원래
Ну,
오간다
это
나루 추추트 먹으샤 본가 몰라와나 치크네 와물레 슬리모 보다다
О!
나가 쿠미스 물레라베스
Фронтир.
치쿠 이다 하동가 이킹쿠노 바몰레라치 스티모 보도나
Я бы конечно в этой игре мне тоже понравилось.
이다 포에티키토 돌바다 봉관에요 간도나 추추
Отсылочки, я
같이 주이다 동동가 유말리다 꾸또
You might just make a proper Jedi.
아추타 뭔가 군민소지
How'd you like that?
Чё ты стоишь? Как пупаная.
Yes, what's on your... You got it.
Rip and Tear, могу сказать, наверное, моя самая любимая песня в альбоме. Ну, не песня, а композиция.
Ready?
I'm here.
Блин, надо сохраниться обязательно. После такой чуши надо сохраниться. Не дай бог все сорвется.
This is private property, but my orders are clear. Please leave immediately.
Надо этих мандалошек найти. Ой, то есть мандалорцев. Капец, у меня пол хп съел. Почему после боя она постоянно застревает? Ой, здесь девятиструнный бас был, про который я сказала. Отъехали. Кредиты. Нету паки. Так, лапнуться надо. Skills. Будем хакерами. Силы. О, Cure. Ура. Лечилка. Мочи. Эти стоят. Что я хочу? Музыка не громко? Ничего не надо убавлять, прибавлять.
She tried to treat me as her dead husband.
Я же говорила, она грязная извращенка. Бедный дроид.
You don't want to know.
Кошмар.
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cats. I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people.
Да вроде нормально. Ладно. Ой. Нет. Да. О, Кристал Кейв. О. Пойдем камушки собирать.
Here it is.
Ну ладно, пускай убегает. Пойдем в пещеру добывать кристаллы. Игру ты не слышишь? Меня точно не слышишь. Ясно, понятно. Ясно, понятно. Чё так темно? точно под таймингом, когда музыка не буянит. Ага. Давай! Это же Хеллволкер. Я постоянно путаю Хеллволкер и Харволкер. Яичко. Яички. Ну. Чё, все. Добыли мы кристалликов для нашего меча. Ну и не только для нашего. Надо этих убивать. Дай мозги. Ну и вперед, женщина. Что-то у нас силушки джедайской совсем мало. Один расхильнулись и все. Вся ману улетела. Херовенько. Где остальных там мандалорцев найти-то? Джуди. Типа того. Где эти мандалорцы? Это же не обратно. Самолет прилетел. Я вот только одного не понимаю, зачем те, кто стреляет дальнобойными, нафиг им впритык подходить к этим? Они же издалека могут стоять и стрелять. Что-то я не знаю. Я бы еще диодицы, можно Южный парк снимать. Действительно. А, вон ебаный стоят. Вижу. Ну, блядь, держитесь. Альма-матер, блядь, идет. Пошли, блядь, разносить кабину. А там вроде бы, чтобы хилка сильно не тратила ману, нужно светлым быть, хотя хз.
Take
Не.
my wife and children instead. Anything.
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Пидоры! Ой, простите. Еще не было. Расизм от слова Россия, да?
settlers have come to Dantuin seeking privacy. Perhaps we should...
Бля, ну карта... Такой... Морфак отшканный. Расизм, Россия, все сходится. Когда скачала лингвистику. А еще приставка Ра. Ра — это бог Ра, бог солнца. То есть с нами бог.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Так, по углам ничего нету, по углам ничего нету. Ну, по углам, кроме плохих скроенных углов от разработчиков, ничего нет. Что-то мы этих мандалорцев не видели больше. Эти стоят, никто не стреляет. Норм. Да оставьте его в покое. Или нет? Скажем, в этой извращенке насчет дроида его.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart. My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
Have you found them? Good. Good. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. Thank you.
Yeah, what do you want? You want to hear tales of my exploits? The wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Candace, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that we desire. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes. Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, an honor is gained. The glory of having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, possession, life, and glory, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death, against oblivion. The days of combat and glory, cheating death at every turn seem to be over. I take what I can. Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. Ha! People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand and feel that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle and glory from it, win or lose. We lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies, pathetic gang. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, we will never again speak of it.
Как скажешь, мужик.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome in the people. I have spoken to the council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more
Она,
than
кажется, с нами
part of my
путешествовать
training.
будет.
Quatra wanted me
Или
to
нет?
understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light. After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
Giving you a second chance like this is a clear sign of weakness. Sometimes I find it hard to believe the Jedi could defeat my people in battle.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force, in the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Ой, пиздец. Короче, Ра — бог солнца. Рабы трудятся, пока не зайдет солнце. Ра — русский агент в Египте. Да. Рокол, неужели тебе бракует сообщение со словом рация черный, да? Да ладно. Интересно, интересно.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
А вот это Харбрингер. Точно. Тот был Хеллвокер, а это Харбрингер. Все, я наконец-то запомнила. Спустя 5 лет. 4 года, то есть. Простите. Ну ладно, практически 5.
If you have questions, you should...
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantuin. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate. But he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for. We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know? Master Vuk may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. Must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sunfalls if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrels are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
You Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matali we will look into a son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
Да там обычная история, как Ромео и Джульетта, то есть что там еще инвестигейта.
If Shen Matali is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matali and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of
Если
the
бы я
title
писал все это,
Jedi.
будучи
You would do well to remember this,
300
young
километров
Padawan.
западнее,
Not to mention that I wouldn't mind
наверное,
getting out of this
была бы
enclave
пизда.
for a bit. I mean, come on, how bad could it be?
Не обязательно. Там я впервые увидел Трапакста. У меня была смесь недоумения и отвращения. Культурный шок, короче. А 300 километров западнее это чё? Что-то я не могу понять.
What do you want?
Now, Samt, don't be so rude. If it wasn't for this young Jedi, we
Finlandia?
wouldn't have met. I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
Финляндия? Ты был в Финляндии и видел там трапа? Нифига себе. Жалко, что я тогда не знал мему про Why are you gay?
But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man. Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. There's so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
Let's go!
Ёпта, налево, возьми ничего. Помню, короче, женщину, маму глубоко. Чтобы достать мозг, и нужно сначала ждать. Сначала самим было дорого. Это реально пиздец, ну просто я даже не знаю. Не сказать ничего. Как таких вообще берут-то в пограничники? Как вообще таких берут на службу? Они же, блин, жирные. Не бегать, ничего не могут сделать. Ну хотя могут. Жиром задавить, наверное, могут. Действительно. О чем это я? А у нас погранцы крутые, с автоматами. У нас эти тоже с автоматами.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand. I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkat dialect spoken on the Mark. Why would a droid from Dantuin be programmed to speak ancient Selkat? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins. Ten revolutions would take more than 20,000 years.
If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Ну, они там скорее как внутренняя служба полицая, а он с этой именно военный, поэтому призыв уже именно уровень. Ну, не знаю. Всё равно. Жирный у нас способный такой.
These builders must have been extinct. It is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information. The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. I suspect the Star Purge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else. The droid must be talking about Paul Newman. The Council sent him here to investigate. Revan and Malik, we have to find out.
Очень непонятно. Направо, налево.
How'd you like that?
You shall fall.
Time to rumble.
Ударить компьютер. Ударили компьютер. У вас болит палец. Давай. Ой, блядь. И чё тут?
What can I do?
Чё, типа правильно или неправильно? Окей. Будем думать, что правильно. И, кстати, нужна джедайская роба. Да, теперь я могу использовать силы.
What can I do? I'm here.
Let's go!
Йоу. Все верно. Так. Музыка типа закончилась? Окей, ладно. Без музыки играем.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found. I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Нравится Коррибан, нравится Дантуин и совершенно не нравится Kashyyyk. Хотя, по идее, по-моему, в таком порядке. Сначала Kashyyyk, потом Дантуин и потом Коррибан, если не ошибаюсь. Ну, мы пойдем в Дантуин. На Дантуин, точнее сказать.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge. And some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Это все, конечно, ясно, понятно. Короче, музыку возвращаем. Где-то на этом уровне. О, Павел! Здорово, Павел! Мое почтение. Как твои дела? Но сначала пойдем разбираться с этими Ромео и Джульетта. Сожги их. Вот так вот. Этих еще мандалорцев надо найти. Ой, блин, где этих мандалорцев-то искать? Я нигде не вижу.
What can I do?
Лечить. Теперь ищи по всей карте этих мандалорцев, блин. Мандалорцев.
This is private. You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
Окей. Еще дроиды вышли. Прям капец. Охрана. Как у президента.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandals as to the whereabouts of my son Shen. Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantuin to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandals arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since.
Somehow I imagine the story from the Sandals would sound just about the same, don't you?
The injustices the Sandals have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandral droids trespassing on my land. I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission? I wasn't about to find out. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids. The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandals. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
Никаких донатов.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including razing the entire Sandral estate.
You would be willing to risk open war over this?
It is the Sandrals who have started this, not I.
And here I thought you would blame us if we failed. It seems everyone is responsible for your actions, except for you.
I don't need to stand here and listen to such impertinence.
I'm impressed, Carl. That interjection was very Jedi-like.
What can I say? You pick up a few things.
I'm afraid Alana's not just making idle threats. He is rash and foolish enough to attempt a full assault on the Sandral estate. Such action would result in an all-out war between the families.
I've seen men like Alan Matali before. He's so convinced that his hatred is justified, he's prepared to do anything. And if we don't intervene, there will be war.
Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Ну, пипец. Я в шоке. Ты точно не хочешь с ним поговорить, Карл?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Давайте подостоим мужика. Ты был очень молчалив. Ты знаешь об этом?
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Чего?
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it.
That is none of your concern, Carl. But you would do well to leave the matter be.
I respect you, Bastila, but you've been as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. If you won't talk to me, then maybe somebody else will.
Тут я могу рассказать, в чем проблема.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you? A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? Trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Я здесь, и это не изменится. Переживи это. Я устала слушать твои гневные речи. Может быть, ты уйдешь? Какие ответы шикарные. Бастила и я имеют связь. Мы должны делать это вместе. Это все, что я могу сказать. Ты хочешь сказать, что я не нужна?
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
Ой, бля, опять начинается. Я не собираюсь тебя предавать. Я же несу второй вариант, чё? И что собираюсь делать по этому поводу? И я устала это слушать. Просто закрой рот и отстань от меня.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Владушка, если ты еще здесь, ты случайно не в курсе? Его случайно не озвучивает Кайден Оленко, актер? Я помню, там какой-то канадский актер его озвучивает. Причем реально актер. Я даже какой-то сериал видела с ним. С этим Кайденом Оленко.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got.
Ну все, мы поговорили.
How can I help? No, not bothering you. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Возможно, интересно. Карту мы уже начали потихоньку его завоевывать и уже начинаем немного его им управлять. То есть еще чуть-чуть он будет наш.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
У меня нет никакого бэкграунда.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Дералия. Что-то Дералия, помню, не помню такое.
The current age is?
Мой возраст?
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll be a little more mature.
Чи? Господи. Господи. Мы их... с тобой. Недостаточно, видите ли, взрослые для нее. Ну и люди. Ну и люди. Блять, я не помню, куда нам идти надо. Это на север, да? Это, сюда, правильно, на юг. Действительно. По-моему, в продвинутых РПГ нужна отдельная кнопка в огне диалогов. Пилить. Специально для женщин, да? Вот это не люблю, вот это ходить по всей карте, шататься, искать этих уебанов где-то, хер пойми где. Это оно мне надо? О! Извините, я ошиблась. Искать уебанов не надо, они сами нашли нас. А Бастила там где-то шарахается, но даже драться не хочет. О, пришла, пешочком пришла. Молодец, Бастила. Так, слишком близко не подходим. И хоронимся. Обязательно. Так, включаем. Все включаем броню.
Ага.
Ага.
What can I do?
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the...
Господи, вот ты получай сначала гранату, а потом получай молнию.
You shall fall. You cannot win. There.
Вот и все. Вот и все. That's all, folks. Фи, мандалорцы. Фи. Тоже кучка неудачников. Что, все? Никакого экстра крутого лута? С дома вторую палку нашли. Можно поставить вторую палку. Красную поставим. Ну, шикардос. 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 Так, что там Мандалорианс? Все, мандалорцы отъехали. Прекрасно. Уе, две палки. Две световые, мать их, палки. И у меня еще и левелап. Круто. Прокачаемся. Что у нас тут есть? Скиллы. Скиллы. Ладно, пропускаем. Фиц. Вот это хочу. И силы. Силы, дай мне силы. Хочу кидать меч. Да. Потрясающе. Просто потрясающе. Ну все, можно в Beat Saber играть.
This is private property. The council. If you are here because of... Very well. We wish no trouble with the Jedi Council. Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
Я от совета и я требую встречи. Вот так мы разговариваем. Инди, да.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
Этот актер Рафаэль Спардж. Он еще озвучил Дельта 62, Скорч из игры. Да, точно, Репаблик команда. Я помню еще тоже где-то он был. Действительно. Ну, он красивый актер. Ну, я его видела, но, по сути, это внешность Кайдена Оленко. Кайден Оленко, по сути, списывался с него. Ну, только он такой круче. То есть он такой более накачанный, такой... Ну, короче, красивый парень. Какой-то сериал про полицейских. Он там копа играет, детектива, что ли, что-то такое. Вот, я помню, смотрела. Ну, правда, давно. Ну, как раз во времена Mass Effect. Те вот года. Ну, вот ты про Republic команду написал, и я вспомнил, действительно. Прям флешбэк.
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once.
Jedi are renowned for their fairness in pursuit of justice. There is nothing to fear from us, unless you have something to hide.
That's quite a line. You actually believe that? Don't you think someone is allowed to value privacy?
Privacy is all well and good, but justice must be valued higher. Is it not obvious to you that this man hides something?
Actually, it is. All I'm saying is that not everyone welcomes the sight of a Jedi with open arms. Better get used to it.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
Что-то все агрессивные. Да там были бы еще security droids.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale? My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassis disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Ты скажи уже, в чем проблема?
You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Стопы. У него же отец вроде бы белый. Я чуть не обратил внимания. А почему она черная? Кто-то где-то с кем-то изменил, да? Ну ладно.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassis.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No. Since Cassis went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassis. I'm afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Ну, Ромео и Джульетта. Рафаэль Спардж, надо запомнить. Погугли его фотки.
I do not know. I am worried for him, truly. But I do not believe Alan Matale had anything to do with it. And now my father may take it out on Shen. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope. Alan Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassis and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen. and free him. You are my only hope.
Он же на базе этого сделан. Rainbow Six, ну, старого Rainbow Six. То, что он прекрасен. Прикольно там еще отдаешь там эти приказы, они какие-то где садиться надо. Кто-то там гранату кидает. Блин, супер. Единственное, что у меня пиратская версия была страшно забагованная. Прям пипец страшно забагованная. Что, конечно, меня расстраивало немного. А еще там музыка классная. Имеется в виду там какой-то певец или группа одну песню очень. Там еще клип был, по-моему, в самой игре еще клип был встроен. Надо поискать. Кстати, можно скачать Republic команду и поиграть. Why not? Вы как думаете? Норм идея или ну его нафиг? Я, кстати, в R6 не пользовался почти союзниками, потому что они вечно делали не то, что я хотел. Ну... В этой игре союзники делают все, что... Там, понимаешь, она такая более линейная, что ли.
You there.
Она такая более линейная, поэтому там ну, она такая прям совсем коридорная. Прям коридорная. Я прям не помню таких там каких-то там уровней особых. Поэтому там своих союзников спокойно, легко можно расставлять там на точках. Спокойно проходит. Давай только предложить хотел. А ты этот... Илюх, у тебя... Ты сейчас за компьютером случайно не сидишь? Посмотри, она в Стиме есть? Игра не очень продолжительная, можно, да. Особенно я на легкие поставлю, чтобы, ну, чтобы еще быстрее пройти. Чтоб не этот. Фигню не мается. Вершители и болваны очень любят открывать себя противника, а на харде их очень быстро двухсотят. Ну, там же им же надо же управлять. Надеюсь, ты не забывал это делать. Эти приказы им надавать там и прочее. Есть. И что стоит? Этот Репаблик команду. Надеюсь, хоть цена адекватная. В чем, конечно, я не очень уверена. Просто какой-то нахуй лабиринт.
Please find Shen and rest there.
259 деревянных. Ну, норм. Если, конечно, кто-то проспонсировать не хочет, я буду только рада. Короче, если никто не спонсирует, то мы будем играть в игру про трансгендеров. Как вам? Просто как ты имени команды, у них как будто вообще нет инстинкта самосохранения. Я всегда оставлял где-нибудь у стенки, чтобы жопу крыли и делал все сам. О, господи. В собственных ногах запутываемся. Ну, наверное, его тут держит. Я так поняла. Ну да. Логично. Шен, беги! Почему ты не бежишь, Шен? Это байт, не ведитесь, она с донатов будет копить на эту игру про транса. Не, ну сюда можно купить и подарить в стиме. Не обязательно прям денежки кидать. Да что смотрите. Либо мы играем в Republic команду, либо мы играем в игру про трансгендеров. Я уже чувствую, как там Владушка на заднем фоне упал.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous. It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that. If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped. My father thinks the Sandals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantuin just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahejia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahejia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahejia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Тотален крик. Нет, не криг, кринж. Ну все, он Владушка, короче. Ясно, понятно. Будем играть игру про трансгендера. Где эта баба сидит? Уже не помню. А вот он.
What are you doing here? Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Ну вот это приди, подай, принеси, унеси. Ну как я ненавижу вот это вот. Задания эти дурацкие. Блять, где этот мужик теперь?
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahejia?
Да, она пошла.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahejia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahejia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us. You're right, we should go as fast as we can. I don't know how long it will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right, we should.
We should. Ну все, туби пизда, тихай из городу. Вот и все.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahejia!
Father!
Mr. Sandro!
Nurik! Alan! I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Casus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Воу, потише.
Please listen to her, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog!
Ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой-ой. Какие траблы. Trouble, 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 как говорит Ричард Сапогов.
We are trying to be reasonable here, of course. We are sensible people, after all. But our children are being so stubborn.
If Shen would just understand that he has to do what I want, this would all be solved easily. No, I won't.
I don't care. Rahejia and I will live on our own if you won't accept us.
You will do no such thing. I am your father, and I order you to come back with me.
No, Father, I won't.
Rahejia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahejia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
Ей вроде отношения к Republic команда не имеет, там Лукас Арт сами издавали. Да? Ну ладно. Они сейчас под Диснеем. Нет печальной повести на сети. Ну, вообще-то они сейчас не под Диснеем. Вообще-то Лукас Арт сейчас вообще не существует. Их же расформировали еще. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, когда давным-давно. А, ну как раз после этого. Вот этот The Force Unleashed 2. Их, короче, вообще нахуй. Так что сейчас Лукас Артс вообще нету. Они не могут быть под Диснеем, потому что их нету. Вот и все.
I will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Бастила ганула и лапнулась, а ей нет. Какой кошмар. Так, ну как бы все. Мы выполнили все квесты, находящиеся здесь. На Дантуине. Ладушка, представляешь, этот Адум Лар продает доспехи Касуса Фета. Касуса Фета, и они стоят 15 тысяч кредитов. Ёбаные по голове. Тяжелая броня. Ну, конечно, я не смогу носить, потому что я джедай, но для кого-нибудь, для этого своего чувачка купила бы. Камон. Касус Фет. Это ж, блядь, легенда. Звездных войн.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too. Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you. No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Вот такие вот дела. Старика Немо, конечно, жалко. А рыбку-то жалко. Басила хочет побазарить опять.
How can I help? I do? How did you know?
Ты сама ко мне обратилась.
An amusing description, but hardly the truth. We both know the real reason. You have some idea of what I'm thinking.
Илья, а что за игра про трансов? Это которая от Don't Not Entertainment, что ли? Верно, от этой замечательной конторы. Да. Tell Me Why называется. Скажи мне, почему? Там игра про двух сестер, одна из которых мальчик стала мальчиком, то есть она трансгендер. Там рассказывается история, почему она вдруг решила сменить пол, и как сестра к этому относится, и все окружающие, т.д. Ну, такая типичная игра от этой конторки. Причем на том же самом движке сделано, с той же самой графикой, то есть там ничего такого прям прорывного нет. Но вот история — это другое дело. подаривший нам такую замечательную серию про небинарных девочек с Тамблера. Ага. И с Твиттера заодно.
Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you. I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned for you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
Эти легендарные диалоги. Я их наслушался у Инди. Ди тоже проходил игру про вампира, и мне тоже приходилось их слушать. Как можно сделать настолько тупо, не привлекая Риану Прач? Но мы же не знаем. Это же Square Enix, кстати, говорят. Так что, может быть, она где-то там на задворках. Такая Риана Пратчетт сидит в позе лотоса в этом, в Square Enix. И к ней приходят сценаристы, поклоняются ей, говорят типа: «О, Риана Пратчетт, скажи, как нам писать сценарии». И она им дает путь, наводит их. И потом получаются такие игры, как Life is Strange 2 и Tell Me Why. Мазок Минструхи с говном на сценарий такой конкретно оставлен.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Ну, нормально поговорили, на самом-то деле. С девочкой. Надо этих найти. Шенмен. Они же, по-моему, где-то тут прячутся. Ага.
Rehasia and I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families. Rehasia and I can spend the rest of our lives together. All thanks to you.
I wish you the best of luck, Shen. I hope you too find the happiness I once knew myself.
А что так грустно? Карта.
I'm sorry we have nothing of value to give you as a reward. Our families have cut us off completely. Had the council not taken us in, we would be foraging in the wilderness to survive. When I first met Shen, I feared our forbidden love was doomed to a tragic end. But thanks to you and the Jedi Council, our story ends in joy.
Илья, ты знаешь из нашего, как говорится, общества людей, которые, прям, ну офигеть, как понравилась, зашла эта игра. Я тебе ничем не могу помочь. То есть ответить там как-то. Или дать какой-то, не знаю, может быть, спросишь у них.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins. This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantуин, Manam, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge.
Маяки, да? Найти маяки. Здесь мы, блядь, находим звездную кузню. Ну, оригинальность. Овер дофига.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantуин will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Да пребудет с тобой сила. Учитель, а ты что скажешь?
Shen Matale and Rahesia Sandral have fled their feuding families and asked for sanctuary here in the Enclave. The Council has granted this request. I have heard that it was by your actions that they managed to escape. And I must congratulate you for avoiding a potentially dangerous situation.
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Juhani and brought her back into the Order, and have given us all great hope for your future success. May the Force be with you as you continue your training.
Продали бы на органы после длительного смачного изнасилования. Ну, это же не реальность, это игра. В этом-то и дело, это все. Карпишин. Он и в Африке карпишин. Ага.
Padawan, I must speak
Ну, я
with
не
you.
говорю, что он
You are
плохой
now one of
сценарист,
the
ни в коем
Jedi,
случае.
an order with a long and
Ни в коем
glorious
случае.
past. A
Ну,
past we
как
should
бы,
all
ну...
be aware of. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantuin, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith.
Ну, как бы
There are
хотели, конечно,
important
от
lessons to be
Дантуина
learned
немного,
from these events,
так
if we do not
сказать,
wish to repeat the mistakes
отделиться,
of
но
our past.
Mass Effect все равно. Много чего перенес туда.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history.
Ой, бля, не, мужик. Какая история Ордена?
Rehesia Sandral and Shen Matali, their love while it...
Господи. Господи помилуй. Никаких этих охуительных историй. Так. Все, мы тут что-то почикали, что-то сделали. Ну, как бы Дантуин мы прошли, дамы и господа. Что думаете по этому поводу? И чё, реально? Мы чё, за один стрим?
Так он же стахмики грабл могу. Качичу и та бодунга. Рунда дихо дунга кун ханкаби. Тong хайт вам джи джум лумпа. Нитап качи кун и... Так он же стахмики грабл могу. Качичу рунда дихо дунга. Качикун ида мучашак рунда. Так он же стахмики грабл могу. Тong хайт.
Да что, господи.
Икукуно но Чигра. Так. Так.
Не знаю, про какую девочку говорили, но, короче, нихуя мы никого не нашли. Да и в Jade Empire практически такой же сюжет. А, да, кстати, я вечно забываю про Jade Empire, вот серьезно. Как-то у меня вот она выпадает у меня постоянно из головы. Хотя, конечно, игра, конечно же, хорошая, но оно, я не знаю, про нее вечно забываю.
Yes, what's you got?
Вечно забываю. Ну так чё? Погнали на Дантуин. Практически моя планета. Да.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malik.
О, мистер раз, два, три.
Calo Nord, a bounty
Собственной
hunter,
персоной.
was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malik.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price.
Если Дантуин твоя
His
планета,
reputation
то
as a
мы
bounty
тогда ход,
hunter is
получается,
well
что да.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malik, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malik.
Нам опять снятся кошмары. Девочка где-то на корабле лазит. А, да? А, точно! Извините, но катсцены вы никак не сможете посмотреть.
Vision, like the one we shared on Dantuin. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Три планеты и еще финальную там локацию. И как бы все. Ну это как бы все, сам понимаешь.
Yes, what's on your mind? Tatooine's just a desert planet. I hear the mining isn't going so well. I bet the colony gets abandoned before long. Well, that's all I can think of at any rate. You got it.
How can I help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Потому что, смотрите, за один стрим мы прошли Дантуин. Ну это вообще заебись.
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however. Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. True, I suppose. And yet the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us. Revan's end was unforeseen. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Которую озвучивает Фэм-шеф. Вот, кстати, это самая девочка. вот и девочка, которая не умеет разговаривать.
Selima wanga kunbikin. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka.
Ладно, пускай ходит. Так, этот будет опять про войну свою рассказывать. Неинтересно. О, ты.
Hey there. What can I do for you? I always heard Tatooine was nothing but a rock covered by a bunch of worthless sand. I can't even figure out why Zerka Corp set up their mining operations here. Sorry, I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Да. Есть такой мужик.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
Воду пить. Что ты сказала, девочка?
I'm not gonna pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him. He did what he did to look out for me. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was to hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Да мы его тут найдем, господи. Не беспокойся.
Okay, have it your way.
На Татуине как раз и шарахается. Так, вот получается все, да? Сейвимся. И на сегодня все, ребятки. Так мы, короче, насчет Republic команды ничего не решили, да? Ну ладно. Значит, будет игра про транса. Про трансгендера. Ой. Ладно. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Приятных снов. И гейм, как говорится, овер. Как обычно.